Rise, aka Rise Uno,
aka
Action Black, Madlad.
Rise on how Rise won the Brown Bomber Action Black. There it is right there. Sick dick.
So, first of all, you good?
Yeah, I'm done.
All right. We are now here with Play-Doh from Madlad. For people that know who Madlad is and don't know who Madlad is, who is Madlad?
Madlad was originally my brothers, Rise and Faye, Owen and Uno. They came 15, 16 years old. They used to rock around the house and they took all my beats and took all my systems, and my other brother played up. And they formed this group that became
Madlad is band of brothers, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's really the best way I can describe it. We been brothers forever, we'll always be brothers, and can't nothing differentiate from that.
Shoot, brother, that's an easy question. That's an easy question, because when you look at we brothers, these are actually my real brothers,
The proper definition would be the definition that would give you if you looked up would be an insane man. A man insane that makes something big out of something small, and he blows it up. But to me, Madlad would be, I've always thought of Madlad when I say it just felt like Madlad. It's kind of hard, you know what I'm saying? You got your M, your D, and the L's way it rolls, it's like Madlad. So it's always been something thorough and something solid. When I think of Madlad, something solid, and when, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I think about the bond that me and my brothers got.
it's actually really cool, because you get us alone, and then you can tell who we belong to.
You know what I'm saying? It really started with me. I had a thing for the music, you know what I'm saying? I used to do little talent shows and whatnot. And my cousin, Derek Huntley, D-Hunt, what's up, man? Shout out D-Hunt. He got me to write him a rap one day.
Right.
And in order for me to show him how it was done, I had to perform it for him.
We formed it, LAD. It wasn't labeled as Dogs. LAD labeled as Dogs. But we took it and made all kind of shit out of labeled as Dogs. Light and Day, Life After Death, Ladies and whatever it is, Elvay and Dewan, you know what I'm saying? All kind of shit, long ass diesels, you know what I mean? When T.O. came, it was Madlad.
As I grew into it, when I got better, my brother saw that it was something that I was good at. So, T.O. the mastermind, and he always was a go-getter as far as getting paper, you know what I'm saying? So he decided he would funnel some paper into what I was doing. And me and my brother, the one we lived up when we were both in high school, he was older than me. So it was 11th grade, I was 10th grade. We said, okay man, we just gonna do a group. And we started out, we did the rapping, and T.O. was the push behind me.
Right, okay. And I used to record that album and take them to my school and college and let people hear it. People used to say, "Who is that? That's dope." So I wanted to be a part of that. And at the time, they were called LAD. God gave us a blood tie with him, and that was the beginning of Madlad. And now Madlad is all four of us brothers, together. And of course you as well.
Well, all three of them got their thing popping, and I take a little bit of all of it, because like T.O. support, you know what I'm saying? His energy, he got this energy, like his thing, he's always gonna be over the top. Like whatever it is, it's not gonna be what you did, for sure. I'm talking about for sure. And then Rise One, his MO is to rap your face off. You know what I'm saying? So everybody got this whole thing, and Wolfgang swagger is just like, it's crazy. So if you ask me what I do,
what do you do?
What do I do? I rap your face off with swagger and crazy energy.
All three.
All three of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
First off, lyrical. Come on. I mean, I don't think none of us whacked, nowhere near whacked. Content is on point. We've always pushed each other to do that shit.
Madlad is my family, so until my family help with this Madlad, it comes God, it comes my kids' family, and then it comes Madlad. and then it comes the community, you know, after that. But Madlad is super high up there. So we went on a hiatus because we didn't want to sell into what the industry was doing and for them to predict our outcome or our income.
I know you guys are close. I mean, people that know you guys know, no matter how far you guys are still close.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Now, there was a point in time, I mean, where Madlad wasn't musically as a group. I mean, y'all were still family, but you weren't a group. What were you doing in that time when y'all weren't a group and it was just Play-Doh?
Cooking. I was cooking. Hey, look, man. You know what? Hey, it's been my thing to make sure that people around not forget about what I seen them fellas accomplish. Like, so in this whole little, if you want to call it a hiatus, if you got to, it never really was a hiatus.
Right.
We all was cooking in our own kitchens.
Right.
Like I said, Wolfie got as tight as ever. Rise, he's doing tours, he's connecting with so many other people. Support T.O., you know what I'm saying? He just got grown man pockets. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's something serious. You know what I mean? And me, I just sat back. Well, no, sat back is a terrible thing to say. Because I didn't sit back at all. I worked on just getting better and better and better because I see the value in my brothers.
I always wanted to make a big impact. You know, I used to get goosebumps and I felt some music that I liked and I was like, damn, I want to give people that feeling, you feel me? Yeah. So if it's got that goosebump factor, then we in the building, you know what I'm saying? That's really what I do it for. I want people to catch feelings and be able to create a nostalgic moment that bring them back to something. And, you know what I'm saying? We create moments in the music, so when they hear it, it takes them back to that point. And that's what creates timeless music.
Plug. Yeah, that felt like a shameless plug.
For the Goosebump Factor?
Yeah.
Well, go check it out then.
Yeah.
Go to iTunes, everywhere, Goosebump Factor.
Yeah.
Bang 9,000. Yeah.
So we matured enough so that we can come together and do it ourselves, right? And tell them, but that time, it wasn't the right time. So Madlad is a group that was timeless from the beginning, and we were the prophetic group that came off of it. Now you see the prophet. Now you're gonna see the manifestation of that prophecy. So that's what we really are. Madlad is a manifestation of a prophecy.
Like you find out later in life that word project management is actually a real thing. If you got project management under your skills, man, they coming, they knocking your door down. And so I got better at project management and all of that stuff. And you know, it's actually been my thing to see what's happening with this little Madlad thing. Because I needed to start over. So.
Creating a family, man. On my own. You know, I got a wife and 5 kids.
Oh yeah.
You know, we've been together forever too. That's all I know, that we know as a family unit. And on that sense of it, you know what I'm saying? And same time too, I never lost the bug, so I would find any way that I could to continue to create. You know what I'm saying? It was just something in me that drove me to being able to get a song to completion with the least amount of effort. If you know what I mean. And as far as getting the production together and paying for studio time, for some reason, man, I was always blessed to be able to make it happen.
I've developed, by the grace of God, several barbershops and barber schools, and I have a CBD company, have a CBD drink company, I'm a serial entrepreneur. If you give me an opportunity that is legal, that's going to make some money, and I think our brother, can do something with it, I look at his proposal, then help him put it together and make it work. So I have several businesses. I have a barbershop all the way up I-10, the barber schools from Sierra Vista to Tucson to Casa Grande to Phoenix. So I'm developing more. I have about 100 shops under us as our national barber everywhere. So basically, you'll see me representing just the brand, and my brand is health, wellness, and teach your people what you know. So Madlad is my people, so we're gonna have a conduit now to get into a market that we normally wouldn't be on, right? Which is the entertainment industry that full of demonic powers and entities. So you're gonna get something that's gonna touch. It's gonna speak, kind of saying what they're saying, but we got a message underneath that's gonna kind of cut through the bull crap and let you know what's going on.
Shit, I put out albums, one-man shop, you know what I'm saying, Dulos, some NGBLX, that shit kind of kept me alive, you know what I mean, kept me going. Because between that time, you know what I'm saying, I lost my daughter, and it kind of slowed my pace down with the music. It kind of like killed the passion a little bit for it, because she was born with a disability. And me challenged, and I feel like I take the name Rise because I feel like I could rise to any occasion. So when she was born with a disability, I didn't let it down my spirit. I made it like, okay, bet. Then I'm gonna make her the number one kid in the world that got cerebral palsy. I'm gonna prove to everybody, you know what I'm saying? I can pull her out of there, so watch me hustle. So I started killing it, doing shows and all that other stuff, tours and all that other stuff, and just.
I like to think of hip-hop is a movement, right?
Right.
So if you're moving, and you should be growing and progressing and evolving in your movement, which I think hip-hop has done. And as far as what we contributed to the Arizona hip-hop was, I think Madlad as well is a movement. So we help and push the movement. I guess if you can look at it like a body, you know what I'm saying? You got the head, the arm, leg, and I guess we would be somewhere up in the heart part of the body, just pumping the fuel and showing the commitment to something you believe in, bro. You know what I'm saying? And
there's people out there right now who vouches for us. They speak up for us. They say Madlad is this and Madlad did this and da. And people done got in arguments and fights over Madlad. Yeah. And it's real talk. Yeah. So I wanted to give them something. Right. I felt like they deserved something. I felt like they deserve another project, another thing, so to solidify the legacy, man. So I set out to make sure that we gave them what I felt like those people deserved.
I would say the greatest thing that I think we did when we were rapping 20 years ago, we built a whole community of people that didn't have animosity against us. I mean, we went down to spread love and spread love and spread love. So therefore, when we fell off, we didn't really fall off for any reason but not to sell out. I mean, and to mature and grow. So the contributions is, I stayed in Tucson. I've been there for 20-something years, and as you know, I do all kinds of community service. That's why, I call myself support now, because I'm only here to support whatever going on in the community. So that's the contribution. We are supportive to the community. So you got H-Rock now, who's now young me. You got yourself, real super tight. You got branded Fast Pennington, that's super tight. All of these guys that was with us, and that's our partner still now to this day. You have Ransom Kennedy and Swindle right across from me. I have a business close to my business. All of these guys was affected by, what we did as a family and a group. We kind of was a conduit at that time because we was pushing, we have Suge Pat came on with us, which was the only, person out of Tucson with a major record deal. So we collaborated with all these people and showed them that it's not about how much we can get, but it's how much all of us can get together. So I wouldn't go nowhere as Madlad without taking people from Tucson. So that's a part of this project why I came back as well. I say all of them are great artists in the Madlad group, but my contribution is if I can bring everybody together so we can push as one strong force. So it was my plan then, and that haven't changed.
After that, then it was like, so I got back into school, got my license. Now I'm back over there at the shop on Stone. That's the north side, that's where we always been. Got my license, I'm cutting hair in the family shop, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm back in there doing the music at the same time, and everything has come to a full circle.
I remember I came to Tucson in '96. The only thing they played on the radio was the Wild Wild West and Lighter Shade of Brown. That's the most hip hop you would get out of Tucson. When I showed up, it was a trip. So, and I sat here and watched, with respect to a few others, you know what I'm saying? But I watched Madlad create the hip hop scene that did not exist in this city, in this region, in this region, not just the city. You know what I'm saying? Like, R-Dub didn't even do hip hop at one time. But how come he on the Madlad album? I'm just saying. Hey, you asked me a question, you mess around, let me get to talking, get the flat, and I say it humbly, but it is some facts attached to that.
I love it. I love the question, man.
Yeah.
I want to promote, man, what means the most to me is promoting the fact that no matter how big or how good you are at any craft, there is a supernatural power that has put that in you, okay? If you know who you are, then you know where that power generates from. You also know then you can always lean on that power, to rely on that power to act for you, okay? So now the sacrifice to that though is you have to follow the laws, because the power also set laws and guidelines in order to have access to it. You feel what I'm saying? You have to follow the laws and the lines, and the more you stay obedient to the laws, the more of the power you have.
I picked up the camera, so I got some reality shows popping off, like The Nation of Barbers, shameless plug.
There you go.
BBWs of Atlanta.
There you go.
King of the Stage. This happened in Tucson, and we did this twice. We put it on TV. We let people vote the whole city. Man, it was a lot of things, and there was a lot of people that helped me along the way. So I definitely want to thank them. It's too many to name specifically, you know what I'm saying? But there's some people that helped me get, to where I got to. But I just wouldn't stop. I wouldn't stop trying to get better. I wouldn't stop the craft. I wouldn't stop none of that. And on top of that, raising my wonderful family. Like, I got wife and kids. They great, you know what I'm saying? Whenever I am around them, I feel like I've been gone too long, you know what I'm saying? So I love them to death. No, I love them to life. You know what I'm saying? I love them to life. And that's one thing in common that all of us in Madlad have. Like, we take our family serious. All of this stuff, we take it serious. Like, you know what I'm saying? And we respect each other's desire to take it serious, you know what I'm saying? So we definitely some grown men. The word and the message that we pushing is on some grown man stuff.
That's a hard question. I don't really have any motivation to push Madlad per se. You get what I'm saying? Madlad is a part of what I do. I have motivation to push the kingdom of God, number one. I have motivation to push wellness. I have motivation to push health. I have motivation to push husbands. Try to do your wife right. I have motivation to put brothers, take care of your sisters. That's what I'm motivated to push. So until I can push, what is the good and what is healthy for our communities, that's my motivation. So, if I can get 100,000 people or 200,000 people to be able to hear what we're saying, and then we can get capture them with the music, but then we can deliver them the message. So my motivation is to get us acceptable, almost to speak the language of the people that we want to affect.
I talk a lot of shit. Excuse me, but I talk a lot of shit. But
You do in real life.
I know, yeah. I have to, bro. I talk a lot of shit. But I'm telling you, I'm in it. You know what I'm saying? I talk a lot of shit, but I'm telling you, like, just cause like we done did it before, and we can get to a good place, without going through the BS, so much of the BS, you know what I'm saying?
Especially because everything is more accessible and easier to do now.
Right.
We didn't have to go, we went through the hoops.
Yeah.
Back in the day, we did all the footwork. Now the footwork is done for you.
How can I not say that Chaco part is not right if I'm not Chaco? I can't see through Chaco's eyes. I can experience this life the way Chaco does. I can only experience it my way. Being that I know who I am and I know where I'm from, then I can rely on that as truth. I can stand on that. And I can live day to day and wake up in the morning and feel good with a clean conscience, knowing that I'm doing what I'm supposed to do for me and the power.
That's what's up. Yeah.
I think we came through and show cats how to actually open up for bigger artists that came through here without getting your heads chopped off or without having to sell 300 tickets just to open up for 12 minutes. That's something that we didn't allow. You feel what I'm saying? We pretty much paid our own weight with that. And as far as hip hop, when we were doing it, as far as hip hop artists and groups doing shows downtown Tucson, that was unheard of. That was unheard of, bro. No, it was strictly rock bands, and you might have a couple reggae bands, some come through there, but no, not till we did that, bro. And that's real talk. We have from the 00, from the upstairs, downstairs jam, from the 00, you had vaudeville.
Hard Five.
You had the Heart Five, you feel what I'm saying? Sharks, you know what I'm saying? We did all that. My man Lou Merck, shout out to Lou Merck in this documentary. There was no hip hop shows downtown. Sharks Bar, when the hip hop first started going through the Sharks Bar in downtown Tucson, Lou Merck made that happen. When I was fucking with Lou Merck. So, man, I was the first artist to do a hip hop show at Sharks. Through a guy named Rico. They used to work out. That's real talk. There was no hip hop show. And then after that, next door across the alley from Sharks Bar, Marcus Murdoch started doing some shows. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Marcus, our big ops. So it's like that. It's not, you know what I'm saying? It don't braggadocious. Those are just facts, bro. It's something I've known that I've noticed. You know what I mean? Everybody can say he was down here before Tucson really had a hip hop station. That's cool. We got down here, but we was at the hip hop station, chilling at 1490 with the DJs and the people that was there when we first got here. You know what I'm saying? That's what we did. We opened up for everybody at the Buena Vista that came through here. Hell, the Scarface, Ice Cube, and the Brass show. We jumped off the stage and started a riot at the show. You feel what I'm saying? That's part of the reason why they kind of stopped doing that type of stuff there. You know what I mean? So they had to start doing shows at the Rialto for that. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's not no braggadocious shit. It's just kind of, those are like factual things that I think people should know about.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That's Madlad.
Yeah.
ROI. Rise One. High Riders.
Action Black.
Action Black.
Cool. So, lastly, what are you looking forward to as soon as this drops and everybody hears it? What is the thing that you like?
I want to, 5 years from now, I want to see what it did. Because when I'm in it, it's a blur.
Right. Yeah.
As we've been talking lately, last couple days, because they've been inducting me. You remember? Now all that stuff is a blur and just go all together.
Yeah.
I know it's a big question, but you know, I think you got to contribute.
It is a big question, but perspective. I think perspective we have to keep in play. Things are different based off of how you look at them, where you're looking at them from, like what angle, what, you know, age, yeah, your experiences, you know, and just because your perspective may be low or high, whichever one, you know, for some strange reason, y'all still love hip hop. Like, and we love hip hop. So, and not just hip hop, but like music. Like we can, you know, I ain't even gonna just box it up and put it like say boom back. Like I'm gonna say music. Like we love good songs. Like we love a good song, good storytelling, good feeling, good emotion. You know what I'm saying?
I said, no, I don't try to live perfect because I show you my flaws, I show you I blow, I do all kinds of stuff. But I show you there's a way to do stuff to be successful. And our people usually don't know the way and don't have a plan for it. So we have had a plan. So we put together a plan back in the days that started some momentum, right? And now we have a plan that's going to finish it and bring us into what's new.
Let's do good business. Let's not do bad business. Like, I don't want to fight you. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll fight you though. I'll choke you the fuck out. Like, but I don't want to. I want us to do good business. Cause I'll just have to leave you alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you know, so that's what I push amongst the people around me. Like, let's just do good business. If you say you're gonna do it, do it.
I want to look back at this and be able to say to myself, you had no idea where you was finna go after that. You had no idea. You thought you did, but you had no idea where you was going after this. That's what I want. I want to be able to look at myself and say, you had no idea where you was going after this, dog. You just thought it was a little documentary we played on sitting over there in the corner with the little big camera. You had no idea what this was gonna do, bro. I thank me later.
You get to a point where you be like, am I crazy? Yeah.
And that's why it's refreshing, the fact that you have your family. A lot of people don't even get along with their family. You guys are building something. You know what I mean? That's already built.
I don't get along with those fools, man.
Yeah. Well, it's so different when y'all do music together, because that shit going right.
It's a business arrangement.
So you say. So.
Look, I can't even fake that.
And that's your message. So my brand is love. So whatever you hear me spew out throughout my lyrics, that's what my lyrics will say. His brand might be, man, I went through some stuff, right? And I'm trying to get to love. So when I'm standing there, I'm the person you're trying to get to. So that's why we're going to get bigger, because I'm going to exude love, and you're going to continue to try to get here. So that's what you're hearing when you say brothers hear the expression, they say, I want to get there. No, they're not, they're looking for money. Yeah. It's not going to be enough of that if you're looking for that, right? But if you give love, love's come back to you. So stop looking for money and give love, and you'll get all the money you need. And that's what Madlad is. We're an expression of love, just in different ways. So if we say stuff, you know, that may offend you in word, once you meet us, we correct it in love.
I got 4 kids. And what motivates me is them seeing me be a king. So they can be king and queen themselves. You know what I'm saying? That's my motivation. As long as I could show them how to king and queen, you feel me? Then my goal is accomplished. And I can treat my queen like a queen, you know what I'm saying? And show my king, show my princesses, you know what I'm saying? How to be kings and queens. That's my motivation. But do it like with what you want to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't go out like a sucker and have somebody over you all the rest of your life. Go do what you want to do. Figure out how to make it work for you. You know what I'm saying? So that's the true success. You know what I'm saying? The true success is doing what you want to do and being able to make it work for you and afford you a way to live. That's the true success. Come on, good business.
Yeah.
Whatever that is, good business. Like you, big shot. You know what I'm saying? Let me give you an example. You know, you and your lady got you know, the P&E each. Yeah. Shameless plug. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got, but y'all doing good business. Y'all practicing wellness. You know what I mean? Y'all practicing, you know, life changing and good decisions and stuff like that.
Yeah,
And
good energy.
you know, so I think I want people to promote what you do.
Yeah, I lie, but my lies come off like jokes, like it's sarcastic lies. You feel what I'm saying? So if I say something to you like, yeah, you like that nigga lying. Of course I'm lying. You feel what I'm saying?
Like you used to act like you was blind?
Right, like when I used to act like I was blind. You go to the hook up with some females, I used to act like I was blind. So just to mess with them, you know what I mean? But it was just, just to break the ice, man. I like to break the ice, you feel what I'm saying? And we have a better relationship. You have a better relationship with me if you just break the ice right off top. Period. And that's the type of person I am. So and I feel like that's how Madlad is, yo.
So pretty much is just be you.
Just be you, man. Break the ice. They don't need, you know what I'm saying? If you don't know me, why you gonna hate me, especially if you don't even know me? You know what I'm saying? If you get to know me and then don't dislike me, I have more respect for you. Because you got a chance to know me and then you don't like me. But if you don't know me and you don't like me, then that's kind of offensive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's how I feel about it. So,
Yes,
but I
sir.
love everybody. We love everybody.
Yeah,
Madlad, MDLD.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you coming out. Yes, sir.
That's what's up. Word up. You!
If you're looking to get supported and go to the next level on whatever you're doing, get connected with Madlad.
There you go.
That's what
There you go. There you go. Yes, sir. Thank you. Sport. Oh, word. We appreciate you, Wolfgang, as always. Looking forward. I know everybody else is looking forward to hearing the shit. So, yeah, man. That's what's up. Keep it up.
Indeed, bro.
Do your thing.
Yeah, appreciate you, though. You know what's up.
Hey.